Yes, Sally, this is Gary Thompson calling. I'm just making a little bit of a statement on the Pi Doan story about the tent city wants to make an overdose prevention site. Did you see that story? Well, at the legislature on May the 16th, there's a bill 105, private members bill, about teaching the police how to respond to an overdose. And Dr. Darryl Gebien, emergency physician, was there. Doris Greenspun, the CEO of the Registered Nurses Association, and Alan Malik, Vice President of the Ontario Pharmacists Association. Darryl Gebien made a statement, rescue breathing's the most important part for a drug overdose, because they've taught millions of people to give chest compressions and no rescue breathing. And your morgues are filling up with non-drug overdoses. So Julian down there is given respiratory assist and teaching people all the signs of drug overdose, patients in a coma, labored shallow breathing, pinpoint pupils, gurgling noises. That all proves you're alive. Could be any of the hundreds of causes of breathing emergency, and they need air ASAP. Public health down there has been teaching in Waterloo, has been teaching people to give chest compressions since 2011, November. What's his name? Michael Parkinson, the Waterloo Regional Crime Prevention Council, has a video out called Eyes Wide Open about a guy in Waterloo who gave his friend chest compressions, and he says, it didn't seem to do much good, so I went scurrying around the apartment looking for my Naloxone, and that woke him up. So it's utter nonsense. The mayor of Toronto and the medical officer of health had a press conference January 2016. Said rescue breathing's the most important part, and stop murdering everyone. Because there's less than 15,000 out-of-hospital cardiac arrests per year in this province, and it generally happens to people over 40, overweight, with heart disease. If you've got a breathing emergency, every second counts to give them rescue breathing, and every police officer has their first aid and knows it, and the police show up with EMS all the time, and they see it over and over and over again, people getting oxygen. Your morgues are full of non-drug overdoses and murdered. It's all up on my Twitter, @GaryCPR, and it's costing a fortune because there's so many people left with permanent brain damage requiring 24/7 nursing. Jesus, Michael Parkinson. I was there November 6, 2011, when your public health had a meeting with all the public health people. Anyway, and the nurse knows it's wrong, because a nurse sees 1,000 respiratory emergencies before they ever run into a cardiac arrest patient. And I don't know why everyone isn't concerned, because if you wind up in a coma, there's been millions of people trained to give you chest compressions, and you can't stop them because you'll be comatose through injury or illness. If you want my phone number, you can give me a call. It's all up on my Twitter. It's a no-brainer. A child knows it. I knew it at 5 years old. You got a breathing problem, you better give him some air ASAP. So up on my Twitter, there's a recorded phone call with Natalia Kusendova. She's the MP. She's also an RN, and it's her private members bill. There's also a link to the police's training where it says to give chest compressions. Gary Thompson, GaryThompson. And my Twitter handle is @GaryCPR, and my phone number 647-864-6609. I've been published in all the medical journals, and there's only 100 million references about respiratory emergencies in the medical literature. There's over 50,000 poisonings per year in this province. 28,000 of them are children, and any poisoning, any drug overdose gets aired ASAP. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Just take a look at that and maybe save your own life, right? Yeah, I know. It's crazy. So Julian's doing a good job. You know, people are poor. This is increasing mental and physical illness because every doctor knows it's wrong, but they're not saying anything. You know.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling in, Gary. I'll take a look at that.
You do that and have a great day, eh?
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take a look at that. You better. Save your old freaking damn life.